Oh, hi. I didn't see you standing there. You want to come in? You want to see something scary? Hey, Cinners, how you doing? You're listening to the Sinful Cuts podcast, the podcast where Sean O'Connor and Shannon Bushman-Montalbano break down some of your favorite horror films. We take a look at all the decades, the wild, weird, and wonderful world of horror, and all it has to offer. So sit back, tune in, and have some fun. Here we go. Time out, Cinners. So I hit record, and it gives us a 5-second countdown. And in the span of those 5 seconds, my illustrious partner says, "I think my head's getting smaller." How do you start the podcast?
Because I was trying to fix my headphones, and I'm like, they're not moving at all. Like, I guess this is the size. I guess I don't know.
I mean, if your head is shrinking, and eventually I'm doing a podcast with Beetlejuice head, nothing will make me happier.
I was just going to say, imagine I look like that guy. I may have to get that white suit.
Sinners, don't worry. I am absolutely, right now, if you're watching this on YouTube, you're looking at a picture of that small-headed little man. And I hope, if you just turned in, I mean, not permanently, but if you turned into that little small-headed man, I would be so happy. I would just be so happy. Anyway, where were we? Hi, Cinners.
Where were we?
How you doing? This is Shortcuts. You know what? No need to do some kind of wacko food-based intro tonight. You already got a slice of weirdness. There you go. So, Shortcuts is where we take all of the horror happenings for the week and we lay it out for you. Shrunken head or not, you're going to get it. Even if you had a shrunken head, we would somehow manage to get it right into your ear hole.
we will find a way, damn it.
Oh my god. I mean, Shannon's coming in hot, so I cannot wait for birthdays and anniversaries. What have you got?
Okay, so I have 3 this week.
3.
Okay. The first one I'm not going to spend too much time on because we actually just recently did the episode, but officially now celebrating 30 years, 1994's The Crow.
Whoa.
Yay! So, Cinners, we literally just did an episode on The Crow. Please go listen and then come back to here.
Hey, can I tell you something real quick? And this is taking one of my little news bits out of the way.
Yeah.
The Crow is being re-released for the anniversary May 29th and 30th of this month.
Yes.
You can see it on the big screen. I highly encourage everybody to go out and check it out on the big screen.
Yeah, I would love to go check it out on the big screen. I saw it after the fact for the first time, so I actually never saw it on the big screen.
Oh, you have to. You're the biggest Crow fan of all of us. Come on.
I know. I definitely had to find my way there.
Sweet.
Huzzah. Okay, so next one, a little different. This one is celebrating 40 years, 1984.
Ooh.
Toxic Avenger.
Oh, boy. And we're getting the reboot. By the way, the reboot directed by Macon Blair, who is just, I love this man. He's such a great actor, but he's also such a great writer and incredible director. He directed a movie called I Don't Feel at Home in This World Anymore with Melanie Lansky and, sweet boy Hall of Fame, Elijah Wood. It is on Netflix. It is one of my favorite movies of all time. Macon Blair I put him on the mantle in a place of honor. I love his stuff.
Nice.
And yep. You know, he's going to do a great job with Toxic Avenger. I saw the teaser trailer, and it fucking slammed.
Do you know anything about that one? I the only one I keep finding is the one that came out, and they keep saying it came out last year, the 2023 with Kevin Bacon and Peter Dinklage.
Yeah, that's it. And they basically released like a festival cut trailer.
Okay.
Which is just, I mean, it's everything that you're looking for in a Toxic Avenger movie.
Nice.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
Okay. Very cool. All right. So last but not least, so this one's a little mini birthday. So celebrating 10 years, 2014's It Follows.
Oh.
So it led me to start looking into, because I remember hearing about the sequel, And then I
Mm-hmm.
haven't heard anything after that. And it's apparently still, I guess it's just still in pre-production. There's really not a lot of buzz around it other than the title, which they're calling it They Follow.
Which I love.
Yes,
Um,
same.
can I give you a little bit of good news? I mean, I think you know, but I'm going to remind you. We're
Sure.
doing It Follows with none other than Nat Cassidy,
Hmm.
best-selling author of Mary: A Tale of Terror and The Nestling.
Yeah. Oh, we're doing it in one episode?
Yeah. We're doing It Follows, and then he's coming back for then he's going to come back at a later date for I Saw the Devil. Oh my God, I Saw the Devil with Nat Cassidy. Oh my God. You know what, Sinners? You don't deserve this. Totally kidding. You do.
Yes, you
You
do.
love you.
We don't deserve it.
No, and you're 1,000% right. We don't deserve it. Thank you so much to all our guests. We don't deserve you,
Yes.
but we'll take you.
Yeah, but we'll take you again and again and again.
Oh, now it's sounding fresh. You're getting fresh.
Sinful cuts.
Okay, makes sense.
All right, but that's all I got for birthdays.
Hey, can I tell you something real quick? And not to
Yeah.
not to spoil our It Follows discussion, but here's how I feel about It Follows. Love that movie, by the way. Absolutely adore it. I left the movie theater after I saw it, and I was just blown away. I was like, oh, this is like, I'm so excited about this director. This was something different, but I had this overwhelming feeling. I'm like, this is the best John Carpenter movie that John Carpenter never directed.
Ah, okay.
He just gave off wave after wave of John Carpenter vibes. It could be me, but I was just like, oh, I was just dining out on that movie for so long. Love it. Can't wait to talk about it.
I'll have to rewatch it again. Well, obviously, I'm gonna have to. I am watching it again because we have to talk about it. But because it's been a while since I've seen it. But I'm gonna have to watch it with a John Carpenter's lens now.
Yeah, check it out that way. And then, of course, I can never pronounce this actor's first name, Maika Monroe.
I think so.
Talk about such an incredible talent. You know,
Mm-hmm.
she's just putting up hit after hit after hit of incredible genre films. I love her. And oh, holy cow, 2024's Scream Queen poster boy, Dan Stevens, in The Guest. How about that
Oh
movie?
yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. More things that we don't deserve.
Yeah, we don't deserve a lot.
I know, but we'll take it. We'll take it.
Okay. All right, Shannon, are you ready? Are you ready for movies?
Hit me.
And there it goes.
Nothing, huh?
Sinners, catch up on anything that you want to see this week. There's no homework. No homework. You're on vacation.
Well, you know what I was actually gonna I want to do? I actually want to rewatch Wednesday since they I think so they released a teaser trailer obviously of the second season. I'm very excited about it. I
Perfect
loved
time to
that
do it.
show.
Yeah. I mean, that show, first off, we're huge Jenna Ortega fans, and it's so much fun. And it's also gorgeous to look at. That's a very well shot show.
A very beautiful show. Absolutely.
Really. All right, cool. So yeah, no movies. But like I said, Sinners, there's so much horror out there. Have at it. Go nuts. All right.
Yeah.
We're gonna do 2 books quickly,
Fine.
and those books. Oh shoot! What am I doing? What am I doing?
Oh,
Emily,
do your jingle.
I steal all your stuff. I didn't think of lyrics this week. I'm so sorry.
You think about the lyrics?
Oof. Hey, Sinners, anyone notice Shannon's getting so hurtful towards me these past couple of weeks?
That was actually a genuine question.
No, I'm all for it. You put me in my place. I'm out of control. All right. Okay. We're going to start with The Z Word from Lindsay King Miller. That came out on the 7th. Packed with action, humor, sex, and big gay feelings, The Z Word is the queer zombieland you didn't know you needed. A propulsive, funny, emotional horror debut about a found family coming together to fight corporate greed, political corruption, gay drama, and zombies. Fantastic.
That sounds fun.
Then we have this one has actually been on my radar for a while now. I love the title, The House That Horror Built by Christina Henry. This comes out on the 14th, and a single mother working in the gothic mansion of a reclusive horror director stumbles upon terrifying secrets in this captivating new novel from the best-selling author of Good Girls Don't Die and Horsemen. I mean, you put together a reclusive director and a gothic mansion, and you expect me not to buy that book so fast it'll make your head spin? Impossible.
No,
I gotta have it.
absolutely.
I gotta have it.
Yeah. I'm excited for that one.
Yeah. So, Emily Hughes, thank you so much for putting these together. It has been a minute since we thanked you. You do the hard yards for us, and we are so appreciative. And I know I mentioned it last week, and I'm going to be sending you an email tonight. Got to get you back on the show. Really, really looking forward. Well, actually, I take that back because we have Emily coming back in a couple of months to do some. We did folk horror. I'm sorry, we're leaning toward Possession with Emily, and we have 2 movies picked out. And of course, I can't remember which ones they are, but I know they're good, and I know Emily is fantastic. So, win, win, win.
Yeah. And I often just agree. I'm like, okay. you send me a list and I'm like, oh, this one. Okay, no problem.
So we'll be doing Paddington 2 and Stuart Little with Emily Hughes.
Perfect.
And we'll be picking out the gothic elements to these films. All right.
If anybody can find it, we can.
Oh, and how about Emily?
Oh yeah. She could school us for sure.
All right. You ready for some news?
Hit me.
News we have. News we're good on this week. Okay. So we'll start off with Godzilla times Kong is getting a sequel, which I don't think should surprise anybody. This movie made a fortune at the box office.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny. The only thing that I'm a little confused about is they're saying it's getting a sequel, but I'm like, wait a minute, isn't this like the 5th film in the franchise or like the 4th film? So remember we were talking about, I forget what movie it was last week, but we were like, well, this is the 4th movie, but it's really the 2nd of the 5th. And the math on these franchises is getting so confusing that let's just go with it.
Yeah, and you know me and math.
Oh, please.
Nope. No.
That's what's making your head small.
Now who's being hurtful?
Touche, mon frère. Let me ask you this question. How do you feel about Oz Perkins?
I love Oz Perkins.
Tatiana Maslany and Oz Perkins are going to be making a movie together called The Keeper. I believe it's called The Keeper.
Okay.
I got more Oz Perkins news. The early reviews have come out for Longlegs. Oh, they're good.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they're good.
Oh, yeah. I read that article.
Oh,
I'm so excited for that. I'm so excited.
This is going to be, we are already, look, 2024. I made a bold statement a couple of weeks ago. I said this is going to be a great year in horror. We have, look, I'm going out on a ledge and I'm just saying we've already established 2024 is a solid year for horror. We haven't even gotten to the goodies yet. But with the stuff that we've gotten, which we really were like, okay, this is coming out, we're going to check it out. You know, it seems okay. And then most of it turned out to be absolute bangers. There's so much more.
We're not even halfway through the year yet. I almost said season.
Okay. You ready for my next bit of news? Because it ties into it. How about In a Violent Nature is being released unrated?
Where?
Dios mío. Everywhere. It is not going to carry a rating. It's going to be an NC-17 movie because of the violence.
So, wait.
Yup.
How is that being allowed? Not that I want to censor it, but of all past movies...
Okay, great question.
Are we just finally saying, fuck you, censorship, fuck you, you don't know what you're talking about? Is that what we're doing?
That's what we're doing. That is what we're doing. Okay, think about it this way. Think about it this way. So, oh boy, I hope I'm not putting my whole leg in my mouth, but I'm pretty sure that In Violent Nature is a Shudder release. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
okay,
it is.
So think about it. So it's already going to go on Shudder. Even if it's not a Shudder release, it's already going to go on Shudder. Shudder's garnering a really great reputation for producing some pretty great stuff. Late Night with the Devil. Hey, how about that? Hi, Shudder. Kiss your friggin' horrific face. So, with that in mind, we already know it's got distribution on Shudder. So they're like, yeah, we're not making cuts because it's an independent film. If it was a studio film and there were like a lot of, guys, misogynistic, people smoking cigars and talking on cell phones, so they're like, make that cut. We need, can you get me Chris Hemsworth? Can he be in it?
Yeah.
None of that exists. It's a tiny, small film. They have complete control over it. And they're like, yeah, censors, you know what? Fuck you. I'm so for it.
That's so for it. That's so amazing.
All right. So unrated. I hope that more films do this. Because
seriously.
This almost feels a little bit like late 80s, early 90s, where you definitely had some directors who were like, fine, just release it. I don't care.
Yeah.
Abel Ferrar's like, all right, so then don't do it. I don't care. This is the film. Take it or leave it. And then people were like, okay, yeah, we'll take it. I mean, I just love it when they call their bluff.
Yeah. So exciting.
Right? Okay. So, I'm so excited about that. Okay. So we got the Crow News. We got the guys. Okay. Okay. Oh, all right. This one's a bit of a bummer. Sorry, Cinners. Sorry to bring you down off a high. Brian Fuller is off of A24's Crystal Lake and Paramount Plus TV show.
Yes.
So creative differences, those dang creative differences got in the way again.
Yeah.
And of course, what happens after Brian Fuller leaves, then Kevin Williamson, writer of Scream fame, he tweets out, or I think it was on Twitter, but he tweets out, they had an hour-long chase episode that they had crafted, and now we're never going to get to see that. I know. So look, I guess silver lining is that they're still going to do the show. It is not going to be with Brian Fuller, which is an absolute loss. Brian Fuller, for those of you who don't know Sinners, is the one who launched Hannibal with Mads Mikkelsen. In that show, if you have not watched that show, stop what you're doing and go watch it, and then please come back.
Yes. I'm sad it got like an abrupt ending, but
yeah, true.
Yeah,
but at least it did get an ending though, which I was happy for.
Well, yeah, you're not wrong.
Brian Fuller is also doing the remake of Stephen King's Christine. And I could be a big liar face, but I also think he might be attached to Firestarter.
Okay, another King.
I mean, maybe I'm making that up, but let's put it out there. Brian Fuller's totally doing Firestarter.
Meanwhile, he's like, if he listens to our podcast, which he probably doesn't, but that's okay. But if he ever did, he's like listening to this. He's like, I'm totally not doing Firestarter, but I should.
Yeah. What's that excitable little man talking about? Firestarter. I'm glad the other host is mean to him. She should be. Okay, and the last bit of news I have is okay. So we're peaks and valleys here. I brought everybody super down, and they're like, oh, okay, what are you going to tell us now? Showing our puppy died? I'm not. Edgar Wright is in talks to direct Barbarella with Sydney Sweeney. How about that for a high?
Ooh, huzzah!
Whoa!
Oh, that's fun.
So,
I wish you had sparklers there.
I mean, I would absolutely set the studio on fire.
Yeah, you would.
100%.
Your wife would kill you.
Yes, yes, she would. Which happens more often than you know.
Oh yeah.
You're not supposed to agree with that so quickly.
I'm married too. Like, I know what it's like.
So that is good news. He's only in talks, so let's not get too excited. But I'm really looking forward to, always looking forward to the next Sydney Sweeney movie, because she's starting to carve out a real genre resume for herself, and I'm loving it. She was incredible and immaculate. Really love that movie. And Edgar Wright. Okay, I didn't. Was it Last Night in Soho or Late Night in Soho? I'm getting my devil.
Late Night in Soho.
That was a miss for me. Gorgeous to look at. I just didn't really like the story, but Edgar Wright is just a have to go see opening night director for me. Love his stuff.
I'm trying to remember if I saw that movie.
I mean,
no, I'm sorry. It is Last Night in Soho.
And you never saw it?
No, I saw it.
Yeah.
It's Late Night in Soho that doesn't exist, and I never saw. Last Night in Soho, I totally saw, because it totally exists.
It is Late Night in Soho with the Devil, starring David Dastmalchian. And you find out that it was all a dream, and he's just at a diner. And it's great, and everyone's happy. And still alive.
And everybody lives.
Oh, boy. You know what?
Last Night in Soho, it was a gorgeous movie, and I enjoyed the twist. There was I can kind of see where it doesn't land like everything, but I did enjoy it, and I loved the look of it.
He shoots I mean, I love all his movies because they are gorgeous to look at, and they're edited so well. No, good stuff all over the place. Okay, that's it for news. Just a couple of trailers. You know my rule. I didn't watch any of these, so don't get mad at me, because they're second trailers. So, In a Violent Nature, it was so hard for me not to watch the second trailer. I had my finger on the button multiple times. Couldn't do it. I got to live by my rule.
Can I tell you one scene?
Yeah, please. You can tell me the whole thing.
Well, at least the one scene, because I don't remember seeing this for the first time. So if Cinners, you don't want to hear this part, skip ahead like 10 seconds. But
no, I want to hear.
Especially you, Sean. No, but there's a scene where you could see you hear like a car.
Yeah.
You know, and he's like in the middle of the woods. So, but you're just like just off the road, and you just see his head just. And then stop, and then he just starts walking in that direction. Whoa.
Look.
Chills.
I'm a middle-aged man. I will freely admit that. But this movie is going to give me nightmares. And is it wrong that I can't wait for it? Is something wrong with me?
No.
Like, it's definitely going to give me nightmares.
Yeah,
I am
same.
going... Yeah.
Yeah, same.
I can't wait.
I know, me neither.
I mean, I'm
gonna be like laying in my bed just.
And I'm gonna be texting you at 3 a.m. and I'm gonna be like, "Why the fuck did we see that movie? I'm so fucking scared right now." And you're gonna be like, "I know," and there's something outside the window.
I know, I'm fucking terrified, but it was such a great movie.
When are we gonna go see it again? I don't know. I'm so scared. How about now? Okay.
Yeah, it's what we do, you know.
So I'm just going to put these trailers on everyone's radar. So In a Violent Nature, we know. The teaser trailer for David Cronenberg's The Shroud came out. Now, this one fits into my weird little rule of it's a first trailer, so I can watch it. I just haven't. It literally just landed like 2 minutes before the podcast. So I'll check that out. It's David Cronenberg. Come on. People, please.
Yeah.
A Quiet Place Day 1. I don't know if this is the second or third trailer at this point, but we're really ramping up because this movie comes out in less than a month.
Yes. Yeah, I don't. Because I feel like I watched it again recently, and it looked similar. So I have a feeling it's still the second trailer. If
Okay.
there's if it's the third one, I didn't notice anything different.
Are you a fan of the series, of the franchise?
I am, yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
And then this is not horror, but it's genre. Then we have Glenn Powell and Daisy Edgar Jones in Twisters. So the second trailer for Twisters came out, and look, Sinners. I'm just gonna put this out there. This is gonna be like oh my goodness, like Abigail. There's no vampires in the Twisters, I assure you, but this is gonna be a fun popcorn movie. You know?
I think so. Yeah, just like the first one.
Yes!
Yeah.
Oh, R.I.P. Bill Paxton.
Yes, R.I.P. Mm-hmm. Same.
Love that man. Never, what am I trying to say? Was in movies that were bad, never bad in any movie.
Yeah. I agree with that.
All right. This is going to be such a jarring sideways headspin that people are going to get whiplash. I heard the coolest thing this week on a podcast. Ooh. Check this out. So they're talking about practical effects and CGI, and the person, I wish I could give him credit. I don't remember who it was, but they said practical effects look fake but seem real, and CGI looks real but seems fake. And I was like, that's perfect.
In probably in most, I'll have to let that process for a minute. Because there's definitely some CGI where I'm like, oh, that's terrible.
Well, think about it. Like CG, yeah. Well, that is true. That is
yeah. So I'm not gonna. Well, that was on purpose. So that's okay.
I had to squeeze in hot Sharky Summer somehow.
Do you ever hear of this little gem of a movie called Zombies?
Wait, Zombies or Zombievers?
Zombies.
No,
it happens at a zoo.
No, I'm in. Okay, when do we go see it? How do I do this?
I have it on DVD. You can come on over and watch it. It is not a good movie at all.
Oh wait, I'll
show you the real looking CGI.
Oh, I can't believe it's not a good movie. Zombies. What? Are you sure? Wait.
We'll have to do an episode on it.
I heard it was the remains of the day of Zombies 2 movies. So, okay. All right. Weird. So
that's the one that popped in my head. I don't know why.
That one, I know everyone got whiplash because they're like, where are you guys going? What the fuck is happening with your shortcuts? All right,
yeah, it's all right. Just keep up.
Yeah, sometimes they're weird. All right?
It's fine.
This is what happens when there's no new movies out. It throws us off. So that's all I got.
That's all I got, too. We might have been done 10 minutes ago.
I like how we're both like, what do you want from us, Sinners? Go fuck off. What? All right. What are you even doing hanging around here? Go away. It's like Ferris Bueller when he comes out mid-credits and he's like, go home. It's over.
Yeah, it's like, what are you still doing here? The movie's over.
I guess I love it when we have weird ones.
I guess, should we end it here?
Yeah. Or we could really annoy everyone. Go on for another half hour. Be like, so, what'd you do today? I don't know.
All right.
Let's wrap it up because what is that stretching at the breaking point? Our listeners' patience. Yep, that's it. All right.
All right, that's a cut.
Bye, everybody. We'll be better next time. Bye.
Probably not.
No, definitely not.